Sam Brownback's governor of Kansas. He had a primary against, obviously, another Republican, Jennifer Winn. He won fairly handily, 63.3% to 36.7%, but it was still a bit of a surprise because it's a deeply Republican state. Sam Brownback is both an establishment figure in a way. He was former senator and obviously the current governor, but he's also very much beloved by the Tea Party, so he really should have had no challenge whatsoever. So it was a bit of a surprise that his opponent wound up getting 36.7% of the vote. So they're like, whoa, that was kind of interesting. I seem to have come out of nowhere. So they asked Sam Brownback, why did you perform poorer than expected? Get a load of his answer.
What's going on within the Republican Party here in Kansas? Why is there at least some degree of dissatisfaction with the folks who have been representing them from the Republican side?
Well, I think a big part of it is Barack Obama. That a lot of people are so irritated at what the president is doing. They just are, they want somebody to throw a brick, and just they're irritated about what has happened to their country.
So wait, let me get this right. You hate Obama. They voted against you. Why? Because they don't like Obama? I guess that would be conservative logic. I don't know what you're talking about. They didn't vote against Obama. They voted against you. Okay, now the reality is Sam Brownback has become fairly unpopular in Kansas. Why? Because he did all the conservative wet dreams. He lowered taxes for the rich, and he said, oh, it's going to create a lot of jobs. And guess what? It did not create a lot of jobs. In fact, Kansas has been significantly lagging the rest of the country in terms of economic recovery, and he's created a huge deficit. What happened? I thought it was going to trickle down and then magically government revenue was going to rise up, but he's got to balance the budget in Kansas. So with this giant deficit, what's he doing? He's cutting education like crazy. And it turns out in Kansas, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, they don't really like it when you cut their kids' education to give the rich tax breaks. Oops. Right now, he's trailing a Democrat in the state of Kansas for the governorship in the general election. So it's not that they don't like Obama, it's that they don't like you. But nope, it's always Obama. When pressed further on it, he did have one other quote. Brownback said, I think it's a lot of deep irritation with the way the president has taken the country. And that has to do with a Kansas Republican primary. How? By the way, he also, when asked about another Kansas primary where Senator Pat Roberts, who's more of an establishment Republican, easily won, when they said, okay, now why did Pat Roberts win? I mean, okay, you're on the more Tea Party side, he's more on the establishment side. Why did Pat Roberts win? He said, dissatisfaction with Obama. I literally can't figure that one out. Wait, so they're dissatisfied against Obama, so they're voting against you, but they're also voting for Pat Roberts? Just, you know, again, once you escape the realm of logic, you're out there somewhere floating in the universe. There's nothing to tether you. I mean, I can't make heads or tails out of it because it lacks reason altogether. You're out there in the universe somewhere. I can't do it. I was going to go to planet Uranus again.